and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And checking out some numbers for Cole Anthony.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, they've got Royce O'Neal, Bol out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's King in at the point. And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, B.A., but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks. So they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick-and-roll action.
Outside Bol. Jokic against Turner. Here's King. Clock at 4. Pulls it from the corner. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Hardaway against Bol. Pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon. Denver moving it around. Gordon with a screen on Bol. Murray from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Nice shot by Turner.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Jokic. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Isaac with a screen on Murray. King, the pass to Bol. To the paint. Tipped. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Jokic. Turner covers. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Shot clock at 6. Jokic against Turner. And again, Denver with a 3.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Warriors, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they're in a little bit of disarray on a long losing streak. The coaching staff has its work cut out, trying to get the players to believe they're better than how they've been playing.
Isaac outside. Pass to King. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Murray scanning the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 5 now.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's King, defended by Murray. Here's Bull, and finished off by Bull.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
And the way that Murray can go full bore at the rim is impressive. He always draws contact.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's King. No points yet. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's King, defended by Murray. Here's Bull. Count that one. Bull's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Good. Play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Fires from 14. Again, Denver scores.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Bull, a screen on Murray. Pass to Isaac. Here's Bull. Up and over Hardaway. 3-pointer O'Neal connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Denver leading by 8. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. King, the pass to Bull. Turner with it. In his last outing with 12 points. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kuzma's checked in for Isaac, and Boston subbed in for O'Neal. And in the draft lottery, the Pelicans falling 4 spots, Tim. The 3rd worst record last season, but earning the number 7 pick.
Well, B.A., they have had a streak of bad luck when you really think about it. They're looking to rise above those setbacks and finally deliver on their potential.
Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Boston outside. Pass to King. Just 5 to shoot. Over Murray. King gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Hardaway. Yet to see a basket. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. There's the triple. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Kuzma. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. No problems knocking that one down.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Here's Brown. Denver moving it around. outside Murray. Rejected by Bowl. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And the bucket is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Martin, he's checked in for Bowl. A different look for Denver. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Fourth, the Nuggets.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass. Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Pickett. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pickett. Takes a three. And it's Boston with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Strawther's checked in for Denver.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Pickett, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Pelicans trail. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Martin with a screen on Brown. Here's Boston. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, I'm told the Nuggets were excited to add veteran center Jonas Valanciunas. They really struggled last season to craft effective lineups when Nikola Jokic was out of the game. In JV, they have a capable scorer and playmaker who can steady the reserves.
He's a big factor. Shams, thank you for the report. Denver has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Outside Johnson. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson against Martin. Back to Valanciunas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Confronting a shooter of JV stature is never easy. And he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
And Valanciunas drops them both. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
There's a screen by Turner. It's stolen away. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Pass to Johnson. Now Valanciunas. He's guarded by Martin. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pickett can't hit. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's King, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Pickett after the basket by New Orleans. Denver moving it around. Valanciunas sets a screen. Three-pointer, it's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Denver, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. And checking out New Orleans, now 5.5 games back.
You're seeing where the Nuggets are. At this point, you really need to focus on blocking out negative energy. You have to play for one another. There's still time to turn things around.
Yeah, they've been slumping, and I think they need to simplify things. Just focus on your preparation and take things one game at a time.
Green against Brown. They kick it out to Murray. Three-pointer, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Here's King. His last outing, he had 24 points. Left side Bagley. Green for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Bull. He's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
They are looking engaged.
And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Isaac, he's checked in for Brooks. Bagley comes in for Martin. Green's checked in for Anthony. And it's King in for Alvarado. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Marvin Bagley is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's A.J. Green, and it's King in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Out to Bagley. Lets a three fly. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac. Nuggets trail by 4. And here's Murray. He's got 15. From 7, there's the block. King, pass to Isaac. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pelicans lead by 6. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Jokic finds Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside Murray. The offensive rebound. Now Brown. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. From the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's King. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. It's Kuzma with the miss. So So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson, and it's Christian Braun in for Brown. Left side Murray. Hardaway, the pass to Brown. Drains the triple. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's King. And again, New Orleans no good. Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Brown. Shot from 12. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
On the wing, Green. Pass to King. And stolen by Murray. For the finish. Murray to the rack.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Here's King, defended by Murray. Outside, Green. Here's King, just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's Kuzma with the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Fades away. Murray, no good.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Kuzma. Picked by Isaac to end the drought. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Inside. With a 9-footer. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Brown. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Green. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Kuzma for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, range check there for Kuzma, and he knocks it down.
Now Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Outside Hardaway. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's King. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. New Orleans making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaac, and Craig subbed in for Kuzma. And a switch here also for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Gordon outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, stolen by Turner. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Nikola Jokic. Allie, how is he?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Pass to Green. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The three, Hardaway. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Turner, a screen on Brown. Here's King. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Bagley, a screen on Brown. Here's King. Uses the glass on the layup. King's got 11.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Jokic with a screen on Green. Hardaway's shot is good.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Turner. Here's King. He's got 11. Pass to Green. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
"16 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to King. With 1 on the clock. Over Brown. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The Pelicans lead by 7. On the court for Denver. At the 2 and the 3, it's Brown and Hardaway Jr. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the 1. King, the pass to Turner. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Turner's gotten his second bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Murray doing tough work inside.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Here's King, and he slams it in one-handed.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Murray passes to Hardaway. Jokic with a screen on Bol. For three, Hardaway. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to O'Neal. Here's King, defended by Murray. Here's King. 13 points in the game. Yep, that one's good. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Hardaway. Denver moving it around. Back to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 11. He takes it in. Outside O'Neal. From downtown. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Murray's shot is good.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Isaac outside. Pass to King. And here's Bol, defended by Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bol has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size and skill set. Now, for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
Murray going to work inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Here's King. He's got 15. Bol, a screen on Murray. Pass to Isaac. Now Bol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bol's got 12.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. In the third spot, Aaron Gordon. Fourth, Nikola Jokic.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
Yeah, and what I love is, for the most part, they take high-quality shots within the flow of the offense.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Anthony comes in for Isaac. New Orleans leading by 7. King, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Anthony. Brooks, a screen on Brown. Here's King. Pass to Brooks. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Here's King, defended by Murray. Outside O'Neal. Brooks, a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Bol. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bol's got 5 points now this quarter. Gordon outside. Brown against Anthony. Back to Hardaway. Jokic with a screen on Bol. Hardaway from outside. And another 3 for Denver.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Now for an update on Jonathan Isaac's injury, let's go to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, that is encouraging, but it's also important to make sure he is 100% before he returns. You don't want to hurry back and risk further injury.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Pass to Bull. And here's O'Neal. Here's King, defended by Murray. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. King's got 19 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Back to Murray. Gordon outside. Jokic in the post. Brooks on him. Jokic using his size.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Outside Bull. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Bull's got 8 here in this quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Pass to Jokic. Up and over Brooks. Again, Denver scores.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball, seems like he just doesn't miss.
And stolen by Hardaway. Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's King. 19 points in the game. Bull, pass to King. Bull, a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Bull.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. Oh, sweet move. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Hardaway. Screen by Gordon. Hardaway's shot is good. And now it's just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Anthony outside. Here's King. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Jokic passes to Murray. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Jokic against Brooks. And it's Jokic missing. New Orleans has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you so much. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Back over to you, Brian.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Right side Murray. No good with a layup. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's King. 19 points in the game. Now here's Anthony. To the inside. Bull, the pass to King. Over Murray. And it's King missing. Nuggets trail by 4. 1:44 left in the third. Brooks against Jokic. Outside Murray. Lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. New Orleans calls timeout. Some changes for New Orleans. Bagley's checked in for O'Neal. Kuzma comes in for Bol. And a different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Valanciunas. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Pickett. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Marvin Bagley is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's A.J. Green, and it's King in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Turner. And another miss by Denver.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
With the drive. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Murray with it. To the middle. Ooh, off contact, Murray.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Bagley.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
It's Brown on the wing. Green covering. Murray from outside. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's King. Kuzma outside. Nails it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Turner, no good. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Kuzma. Johnson passes to Jokic. Here's Bagley. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Nuggets trail by 15. And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Brown inside. Green covering. Brown, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New Orleans head athletic trainer. A bruised hip is the diagnosis, so while there's a lot of pain, presumably no significant damage. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's going to brave it out.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Here's King. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Outside Murray. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Green. The 3 ball. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Green. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Nuggets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Outside Murray. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. From deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
It's tipped. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Now Jokic to end the run. And Turner with the block. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And then Turner with the dunk.
And I like whenever Turner attacks the rim, using his agility there to take the advantage.
Turner's gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Snatched away. Kuzma for 3. Pelicans keep it alive. Pass to Bagley. Here's King. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma outside. No good with the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Brown finds Jokic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. For New Orleans, Isaac, he's checked in for Bagley. Craig comes in for Kuzma, and it's O'Neal in for Green. And then for Denver, Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Hardaway comes in for Johnson, and it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Here's King, and that one is hammered home.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Slim.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Brown. Now here's Hardaway. On target from range.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Pass to O'Neal. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's King. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Hardaway on the wing. Outside Brown. Murray up top. He's covered by O'Neal. Fires the three. Murray, no good. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Miles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense, which we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And time to present our player of the game.